So, welcome guys. Got akarpy here.
Manbeast.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. And we're going to be casting a PvZ game. We have darkoscuro spawning in the top right corner. He's the red toss. And we have Andrew spawning in the bottom left corner. He's the blue Zerg.
And so Naga Caverns, which is a really fun map in my opinion. It's large enough to expand quickly, but small enough to experience early harass and even possible rushes from either team.
Looks like Darko is wanting to pause for a second.
Doesn't look like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, we have no idea what Zerg is gonna do, and it looks like he's not scouting with his overlord, which is something you do see happen often.
Yeah, you usually see him go up to that little middle hole in the map.
The cavern.
In the cavern. Usually can get a good sight of army movements there.
Of course, we do have Darko trying to block his ramp over here as Zerg are.
Doesn't look like he'll get it in time though.
Well, I don't know if it's very important for the scouting probe, but once the Zerglings come in, you're going to want to
Of course.
create a narrow passageway. And we just now have the spawning pool going down.
Yeah, I guess it was going up first, so most likely speedlings.
Probe in there checking things out.
Saying hello to all his
All his
Zerg
buddies.
bros.
Looks like
Right.
Andrew is trying to fight that.
Yeah.
These worker-on-worker battles are always quite entertaining. One time I just want to upgrade the SC2 weapons a whole bunch.
You go for weapons straight off the bat and go attack.
You know how we played that 4v4 game earlier when people just chose, I'm just going to choose SCVs. SCV
Yeah.
Rush.
I don't know how well that works.
Looks like we got another
And
gateway
he did
coming up.
chrono boost his gateway while he was supply blocked, so that did waste a little bit of energy there.
But he does have that little narrow slot to place
Yeah.
his zealot there and hold position, so in case
What?
of his...
Yeah, it's surprising that this zealot didn't actually attack this drone that was just chilling here.
Yeah, we'll see what he does with the zealot. Just stops it, I guess.
Trying for
Very
an
entertaining.
early push. I don't want to
Ah,
say
he
it's
has two more.
a rush because it was pretty delayed by the supply cap.
Yeah.
We'll see if he sees that drone this time around. And
Yeah, it looks like they're just
They're rallied there, so they
Yeah.
won't stop to beat up on the little...
and they will have a welcoming party of Zerglings.
Those 3 zealots can definitely take care of that.
Yeah. And it looks like Darko is actually losing track of his macro a little bit, as there's nothing in the production queue.
And the Queen looks like he's gonna come help out these Zerglings. Oh, we got a cybernetics core hopping up in there.
Yeah, finally. We'll probably be switching to something other than Zealots, which
That'd
is
be
what the
helpful.
cybernetics core will allow you to do.
2 more zealots coming in.
First spine crawler up. He's going to be able to hold off this. Oh, it's going to go down quickly. I didn't even see that. It was
Oh,
going
pulling
down.
his drones.
And the Zealots
And-
are going down pretty quickly. There's only one left. Yeah.
Looks
doesn't-
like he doesn't have any more coming.
No, it doesn't
Yeah,
look
the-
like he's going to be...
Queen alone killed 3 of them.
You know, what's the harvester count now?
Harvester 17 to
Oh, it's
14.
really not
so.
that big difference. He didn't get a chance to actually go after the
Yeah.
drones.
So there was at least 5 Zealots constructed, which results in what? That was 500 minerals. Whereas 4 probes, that's only 200. Doesn't really do much.
Well,
But
usually
we
I
do
see.
have a quite significant difference in the mining.
Oh.
600 to 400.
Usually I see those first harassment attempts to disrupt the macro and force the defender to play more micro, but it looks like darkoscuro didn't really do much macro either.
No,
Looks like
when
he's
you're
coming back.
when you're not well, I know darkoscuro tends to go for the early pushes and rushes, but so he should be able to handle that along with his macro and his base. It does look like Andrew is going for a Spire, which is going to be a good move against his
Zealot heavy army.
Yeah, his gateway army here. Those 2 spine crawlers would have been, I think, that's a little much.
Yeah, I think he was expecting more of a push from Darko as opposed to just those zealots.
Yeah, that does take down from his drone count a little bit, so if you go to the income tab, probably see a little bit of difference even.
Yeah, and Darko was able to scout and see that there's no expansion at this time, but it is surprising that he did not choose to expand himself. I mean, that is something you want to do pretty early as a Zerg.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I never would have thought of just expanding first. They do a 14 expand, 15 or 16 pool the Zerg now, which is crazy.
I think they figured, considering how quick, once they get that first queen, how quickly they can get units out in the field.
Yeah.
They feel it is a safe option to just expand straight off the bat.
We're getting Mutalisks come out, and only a couple Stalkers. Looks like he doesn't know about that Spire yet.
He definitely does not know about the Spire.
Though I'm pretty sure some units were engaged by the Mutalisks, so...
I think they've just been sitting there.
Really? I thought they...
0 kills so far.
Okay. Check those 2 Zerglings. I'm pretty... Yeah, he got a 1 kill. I think he got a pro that came up on the ramp.
Looks like we got an expansion coming out down there for Andrew.
You need nothing to defend it yet, though.
Yeah, with those expansions... the Mutalisks are coming out. Those expansions have no vision, so usually Zerg players plop a Overlord right above it, just in case any harass or...
Yeah, it looks like Darko's trying to go that back route. Oh, no. If you look on the mini-map, you can see a guy. Looks like he's going a different route. That back route can be a real pain, but it looks like he's taking the wrong route if he's trying to get any harassment in.
No, I think just checking the expansions.
See how those mutas coming around the back. See how this plays out.
We do have a doom long man. And yep, nothing to defend there. And unfortunately,
we'll see how this works out for him.
Just now, those
4,
are
5, 6, 7.
Warping into more Stalkers.
That is a crazy amount of damage.
I don't know why he didn't.
Finally moves out his probes. Oh, actually, just right back into the Mutalisks.
It's surprising that you didn't choose to attack some of these structures over here, but given the toss shields, it's kind of pointless.
Blink is going up for Darko. It's just going to be effective against those Mutalisks.
And we have more mutas coming up, and it looks like we'll take out the Zealot.
Indeed. I will point out that it looks like this is an older version of StarCraft where you don't have the progress bars for the production queue.
Pre
I'd have to guess,
1.1, I think. 1.1 did that.
Old game. Wow. Goodness.
It's a fast-paced.
Oh, we have to get a lot of Stalkers now.
Wow, that's significant damage down to the economy. If you even take a look at it, this almost doubling.
Yeah, and at that point, I think since he has a fair amount of Stalkers, it wasn't the greatest move to do 2 photon cannons behind his base. One maybe to help in case you are moving your army about, but those, both of them with such slow harvester count, is going to prevent you from increasing your army size at all.
It's definitely 300 minerals that we could have spent on something else, like 2 Stalkers, for example.
What's that upgrade he's doing on?
That's speed.
Oh, yeah.
Metabolic boost going down. And it's interesting how this gap forces his units to move into a... Oh wow, that was good. Good positioning on Darko's part, and there goes the blink. Probably a little too early. Should have saved it to jump down the cliff, but it looks like he will give chase. Splitting up his army a little bit. Or it might be just because he clicked behind
Yeah,
here.
I think
Yeah,
it was. That was a good little
Very
micro
good.
save there.
Mm-hmm. A very nice blink. Surprising that he didn't go for that drone, take it
Yeah.
out.
Hurting those Mutalisks back down to their
Yeah.
base.
He is, Andrew is aware of this army just chilling here because of this vision, and meanwhile, Darko has no idea that he's being completely disclosed.
Looks like they're coming in.
Plenty of Speedlings laying away. Oh, I did not even notice those
Hydralisks there,
being
yeah.
introduced. It's an interesting move.
Yeah, especially without the
Oh, yeah,
missile
that's-
attack upgrade.
That's true. This was before the patch.
Looks like we have a race back to Darko's base. See who gets there, the mutas or the stalkers.
I like this little V formation that they're
That's true.
making.
The flying V.
Looks like the stalkers do get there first.
Mutalisks are just grotesque. use.
Oh,
And looks
then
like
got
we'll
a
see.
forcing
Oh,
a
and
cancel.
cancels.
Yeah, that was a good blink. Taking out some units.
So Mutas are going to circle around.
Meanwhile, nothing being constructed by either player. Oh, there we go. It's a weird choice to go for the robotics bay when you're seeing so many mutas out on the field. I guess the fact that these hydralisks popped up forced him to reconsider his move.
Mutalisks just look like flying shrimp.
Yeah, they look not very good. Actually, I don't like the entire Sir Grace, to tell you the truth. They're just... The fact that they spread creep everywhere, that kind of...
Yeah.
Makes
Ooh,
me
effective
unhappy.
blink.
Yeah, that was
Very
a good
nice
blink. Forcing the parading Mutalisks back down south.
Yeah, it looks like all the ones that had any kills gotten taken out.
I saw that.
A third expansion is going down for Andrew in the middle. I don't know how to describe that.
There's a rock. Broke the rocks.
Yeah, it broke the rocks.